Hey, what's going on, everybody? I got a brand new overview coming your way today, and it's going to be on the brand new Native Titan X 12.5 Propel kayak. This kayak is an absolute beast, and it is meant for the hardcore angler. If you're just a recreational guy trying to get into it, probably not the boat for you, but if you're a hardcore guy that's doing a lot of lakes, coastal fishing, and a tourney fishing guy, probably a boat you want to check into for your upcoming season of fishing. So it comes in at 12 feet 8 inches long. It is 40 inches wide, weighs 138 pounds without the drive system and without the seat, 178 pounds with the drive and the seat fully loaded. You heard that correctly. This is a heavy beast. So have a trailer or pickup truck is the only way you're getting this boat to and from without hurting yourself. But this boat is feature rich. One of the most loaded boats we've come across in the industry yet. So I'll just quickly run over a few of them. You're going to want to do your own research if you're looking at this boat because it's almost endless possibilities on how you can rig it up. So definitely do your research and see what you like and don't like because there's endless amounts of possibilities with this boat. So if Justin comes on in to get a little frontal shot here, and I'll walk you through a little bit from the front to the back. Right up front, immediately, this is going to be Motor Guide XI3 ready to go. You can mount that up here, have your front mounted motor. Awesome. You got a pass-through plate here. You can drill in through here, run your wires through that, and goes right into the hull. Then we're coming back here to this big hatch system, and this has a multitude of things that it's for. Right here, we have our transducer pass-through. So you can run your line directly through the transducer up, and then your battery can be mounted right into here. And you can also have a storage unit. Pull this tub, and you got all kinds of internal storage. You can see it's as deep as my elbow. And you can put more batteries in there or more gear up front as well. And you can see here, there's tubes in here, and we'll show you that in a little bit, but those are rod tubes. So you have 4 tube protectors on this boat as well. Right next to it, right before we hit the pedal drive, you're going to notice these 2 rail systems here. If you want to mount, they have an accessory piece that'll be a rail attached system that comes across here, and that's going to be how you mount 2 monitors for all your fish finders and all the information you want, and it'll just go straight across there. Then we get to the tried and true Propel system from Native, one of the longest systems out there. They've been making them longer than anybody else. Forward, reverse, great prop system here as well. Great system overall. Native makes a really good drive unit. Now we get to the meat and the potatoes, the cockpit area. As I mentioned earlier, this has 4 tubes up front. Here are those rod tube stagers here. And as Justin shows you, we'll come back a little ways. That's on both sides of the boat. And they have these nice big cutouts for your reels to drop in these open slots right here on your hip. Very nice thought out addition. Traditional rods all the way up to 8-foot swim rods and beyond will fit no problem right here on your hips. We have 2 huge rail systems right here on each side to attach more gear that you need. And we're also going to have this notch right here on both sides. So when your drive unit is down, I'll show you real quick. You have a catch board position. So you can lay your catch board directly across here if you have your rods in low position and take pictures of your fish for all the tourney guys out there. Right back here, more tackle box storage on both sides. You're going to have a deck grip system in here, scupper plugs are installed, and more. And you're going to notice more of these plates surrounding the whole boat. This is more ways to drill and access the boat for adding more electronics anywhere you want without having to permanently put holes in your boat. You go through the plates and you can replace them if you want to change it up. Now we get to the big seat. This is kind of a game changer as far as it goes on this platform. There's been 360 seats out on the market on a variety of other boats, but they've generally been a little bit bigger. So Native went all in on this one here. Very nice seat system. I'll get a measurement for you guys. It's very tall. So the front, 15 inches to the seat top here. And then it's going to be 13 inches to the back. So you have a 2-inch lean drop from your legs to where your butt's going to be. So very high seat. It's also a 360 swiveling seat all the way right, all the way left. So any of that gear you want to access in the back, you don't have to reach all the way around. You just swing, kick your legs out, access it all. So really, really cool addition there. Also, under storage tray system. You can just undo your bungee there, and then it's going to slide on out. You got a junk drawer here ready to go. Tuck it away, and you're good to go. The seat system is trimmable for the drive unit. It's got 2 thumb screws here on the floor. And then you can just slide your frame up and back depending on where you need it. When we move here to your left hip and your right hip area, so the left is going to be your steering mechanism for the rudder that is on this boat. And then on your right hip will be a cup holder and a forward-facing rod holder. Directly behind the seat is going to be another compartment here that you can access another battery storage box here. So if you're going to run a rear mount motor mini power poles, you can drop a battery in here and your line is going to stay right here in the rear. You don't have to run them all the way up the front. You can also remove this tub insert, get access to your hull as well for running more lines, lights, anything like that. But it's a really, really nicely thought out platform because you can run rear mount motors and put the battery in the back here fully out of the way, or front mounted motors and tuck your battery up front without having to run them all the way back and forth. So really, really good thing there. Next, you come to the back, you're going to have flush mount system here, so more rod holders. You're going to have another set of rails back here as well. These rails can utilize the native Sidekick wheel system as well, so if you want to put that system on, some wheels, go for it. And then you're also going to have their paddle holders, and then this is attached to another Mighty Mount attachment point, so both of those are on both sides of the platform. In the rear, black pack compatible. It was designed specifically to hold the black pack and milk crates. You can see the beautiful fitment in here. I'll pull these out so you can get an idea for what it looks like without it. So if you're not running a black pack, you got a lot of space to work with. There's a rail system here in the floor, and that gives you bungees that you can attach things with, or you can use these as attachment points for other things, run your own cooler, do what you please. When you come here to the rear, we have another little day hatch, and this is just going to give you access, once again, to get your hand in here to run lines and feed lines through. This is going to be your rudder spool. So the rudder here, this is what rotates left and right to turn, and then that goes through the hull for the rudder, and another electronic panel pass through as well. And to close it up on the rear, the big square stern here, drain plug's gonna be on the back right hand corner. Dual handles, you're gonna need them, promise you that. Right here, it is a mini power pole ready to go on any of these 3 slots here, but this center one's gonna be pretty much dedicated towards rear mounted motors if you're running Torqeedos, Newport vessels, anything like that. And then you have offsets for single or double mini power poles as well. And Justin, just get a quick shot of the rudder. It is the spring blade rudder system, so if you were to hit something, it'll just kick back up underneath. And I'll pull it up real quick for you. So when it's in its up position, you still have a drag plate here. So if you're going flat on land, this is just about a 1/4 inch lower than this, so this will take the abuse. But yeah, that's the native Titan X12.5. This is a very specific boat for very specific people. It is well thought out though. Don't get me wrong on that. Do your research, and if it's for you, it is an awesome platform to build on. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section down below. Appreciate you coming and hang out with me. Catch you guys in the next one.